my name is Lydia Owade from Cakes by Lay, and I am here today to show you a very creative and amazing way to use your baker's choice icing sugar. Today we are going to be making meringue kisses. Meringue kisses are so trendy. If you use them as decorations on your cake or even as a setup on a dessert table, it appears quite lovely and impressive. So today we'll be needing 100 grams of icing sugar, of course, baker's choice icing sugar. We'll need 100 grams of granulated sugar, a pinch of cream of tartar, a little bit of flavorings, and then of course some colors. We need 100 grams of egg white. I have it measured out in this bowl. My piping bags with the nozzle attachments. That is going to be giving us the design that we are working on. So first of all, I'll start by measuring. Of course, you measure out all your ingredients. Then you start by whipping up your egg white on medium speed. So you want to whip that up until it's frothy, just for a few seconds. Stop the mixer and add to that a pinch of cream of tartar. If you do not have cream of tartar, you can substitute with a pinch of salt. So this keeps your egg white nice and stiff. So I'm going to continue mixing now on high speed with one hand and add the sugar gradually with the second hand. Make sure you don't dump that in all at once to get the most volume from your egg white. How do you know when it's right? When you have a stiff peak, it's not falling over, the peak is not collapsing, so that's a really good sign. I'm going to go ahead and mix for 30 more seconds and we're good. So this is nice and perfectly whipped. Look what we have in the bowl, really nice and stiff. If you flip it upside down, it doesn't fall off the bowl, so that's a good sign. I have the star of the ingredients, my baker's choice icing sugar, and I'm just going to fold that in gradually in 2 batches. Also at the same time, I'm going to add just a bit of flavoring to make it smell nice and amazing. A little bit of TLC. You do not want to do that in the Oreo at all. Just a little bit of TLC, fold it in. After folding that in, you want to add the remaining icing in the bowl. Gradually fold it in, like so. That is really looking nice. Okay, when that is almost done, because I would like to add another color, like I would like to color them differently. So I am going to half the content into another bowl. So we'll have the blue one and we'll have the pink one. For the blue one, I'm applying just a drop of gel color. And to the pink one, also a drop of gel color. Gel food coloring is really important because you do not want to use a coloring that will make your meringue to become flat. So I am going to incorporate that. You can choose not to incorporate the colors totally. It gives a really nice result as well. Or you can choose to incorporate it and make it nice and even. So you basically just do it as you please. Look at that, it's looking nice. So I choose not to totally incorporate the colors on this one. And then on the pink one, I want my colors all nice and well incorporated. That is really looking nice. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this to be like that. Here I have my nozzle. I have the 1M, which is a star tip. It's a bit of a closed star tip. The other one is also a star tip, but it's a bit more open. And we have this nice one. You'll see how this will come out later. So into my piping bags, I'd like to stuff my mixture. I'll start with the pink one. Just stuff it nicely in there. I'll set the leftover aside. So you want to push it to the tip of the nozzle. Set that aside. And then the blue one. So I'll add just a bit of coloring because I want that really nice and popping. Just a little bit more. And get that going in the bowl. Okay, so I'm going to stuff the blue one in this piping bag. Like so. Okay, so I have just a little bit of leftover for my last piping bag. You also want to push that to the tip of the piping bag. Over here, I have my baking tray. It's already lined with parchment paper. So you want to take just a little bit of the mixture and use it to stick down the parchment so it doesn't move. I'll be starting with the pink one. I'll show you a trick. You pick one lollipop stick, insert it into the nozzle, into the piping bag through the nozzle, and just pipe. That looks really nice. And when you're done, you drop it on your parchment. Okay, that is not perfect. Let me try to get it perfect this time around. So, there's always an ugly one, right? Okay, we're looking much better. Another way to do this is you put a little bit of the meringue on the parchment, you stick the lollipop stick and you pipe a rosette over it. That looks really nice. I'm just going to go ahead and pipe the remaining on my parchment paper. I want to pipe some stars. Make sure you give space in between each one to give room for nice and even baking. Over to the blue one. I'm also going to do some blue meringue pops. That's really lovely. Put that down. And also pipe some stars. Really nice. Okay, so I'm just going to save the leftover for my last piping bag. For the last piping bag, I'm scraping everything I have left in the bowl. I'm just going to dump all the colors together, and it's going to give us a really nice result. First, I have the pink. Then I have the blue. A mix of pink and blue gives a really nice shade of lilac. Okay. The leftover in the piping bag, you want to put that in as well. So basically in this piping bag, I just have a dump of 2 colors. Nice. This is the result of what we have. It's looking really nice and pretty. I am going to put this in the oven for 1 hour. You want to bake this at 80 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. If you want it extra dry, after 1 hour, you can turn off your oven and just leave them in the oven for another 1 or 2 hours to get it extra dry and crispy. Straight to the oven, and I will see you when this comes out. Done, done, done. Our Meringue Kisses is done and it's looking really nice. So you want to take that off the parchment carefully. Look at that. It's really nice, dry and crispy. Look at that. Really nice. The blue one is my favorite though. Really nice and perfect. Okay. So you can store this up in an airtight container and keep it for as long as possible. Or you can just use them straight directly to decorate your cakes or serve it as at a party. Oh, okay, so this is the ugly one. I'm going to leave it out. Carefully, look at that. Take that off. Look at that. Really nice. They are really crunchy and delicate at the same time. So I'm just going to do a taste test with the ugly one. And let's see. This is really, really nice, and it melts, it literally melts in the mouth. It's really nice. You want to try nice. Light and very airy. It's really, really nice. Take it from me. Thank you so much. If you have stayed on to watch for this long, remember to hit the subscribe button down below. Support us, encourage us to post more videos like this by subscribing and dropping a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.